And today on Have a Knife Day, we're going to be talking about the Benchmade ADAMAS family of knives. Not all of them, but let's start out with the D2 tool steel blade ADAMAS with vet serrations and a snaggletooth. That's right, it is an Emerson wave-like device, and it is fantastic. And of course, just recently, they decided to go away from the D2 tool steel and get into the CruWear. Have it done up in the same way. Now, this blade is lighter than this one. It is a little bit longer in places, a little bit thinner in others. And I really enjoy this. They are, once again, fantastic knives. But recently, they decided to put out the new ADAMAS fixed blade. Now, mind you, I do not have the fixed blade in D2 because I didn't like the serrations on top. So let me show you the one in D2. So here is the sheath, multiple strap down points. This is actually elastic, the retainer. So let's pop that. There we go. And this is the CruWear fixed blade ADAMAS. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a picture of the D2 up here. And as you can tell, they had these serrations on top. They were interesting looking. Didn't do it for me. Now I'll show you the specifications also while we're at it. And then from there, let's go ahead and put up the new one. So you'll be able to see the differences, the weights, etc., etc. I prefer it unadorned, without serrations on the top. Because I figure, you know, if you were going to baton through something, it would be better if it did not have serrations on top of it. And I've seen videos of people batoning with this, and it did fine. But the serrations on top, not my favorite. Didn't add it to my collection, but I did this one. So we'll set this one over here. Okay. Now, what did it come with? Malice clips. Malice clip 1, malice clip 2, some mounting hardware, and some paracord if you were so inclined to wrap the handle in paracord. I'm not going to do that. I found somebody, and well, there's a Scotch tape right there. Let's use one of these. I've got knives right here. Don't have to pull everything apart with my hands. I picked up some scales. There we go. I'm actually going to put these on. I'm going to video me putting these on. How exciting. But it's beautiful. This is gorgeous. Here, let's go all the way. Let's pop this open here real quick. Sorry about that. Let's take a look. I have to say, whoever made this, it looks like a little adapter for the Allens here. Take a look at that. This is really nice. Got this from eBay, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to put up the place where I got it to here. And of course, a little bit later, you're going to see this on this. Now, you might be asking, Mr. Knife Day, good fellow that you are. Now, this is not my first Benchmade fixed blade. That would be the ADAMAS. And you can tell the sheath they have here. You can wear it on a belt. It has places to weave things onto a molly system. And it's really nice. A little bit of paracord there. And let's take a look at this. Put that right over there. Sorry about that. Here we go. So, this is the ADAMAS. And I'm going to put up the specifications for this here. And then also I'm going to put the specifications for that over here. So you're going to have a better idea about at least what's important on paper. Now, when we look at these here, we will see that they're pretty much the same length. The ADAMAS has a bit of a thinner profile. Of course, I do believe these scales are aluminum. Of course, that's why I posted this up, as I'm doing this all off the top of my head. And the interesting thing is if you were able to get one, you could have gotten one of these for your ADAMAS. I don't know, I don't think they make these anymore. You might be able to find one out there. It's rubberized. It has these little knurls on the inside to help it bend so it doesn't fail. And that would go in there. And you can wear it on your belt. You could do that. You could put it in there. It's pretty cool. And what's on there? Well, no vest serrations this time. A little tribute to my Gulf War military experience. And a bit of individual experiences may vary, as long as we all came back. That's all that really mattered. So, pretty cool. I'm liking this. I am liking this a lot. Now, most likely what I'm going to do is I happen to have other fixed blades with nylon belt loops that I can put onto this, and I'll wear this on my hip. Now you're like, Mr. Orexio, I have a question. Do you own any other smaller format fixed blade knives? I do. This is the Emerson CQC7, and this is the sheath that came with it. Now, mind you, this is one of those belt loops that I'll be using most likely to carry this on my hip every once in a while. And for those who care, we'll see the size difference. So these are knives, and I do enjoy the grip on this. It's fantastic, fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to say that one more time, just to let you know. I'm going to put this on here and then show it to you. We'll be right back. Okay, so here are the grips. You notice they do have spacers on the inside that will fit into these holes. Thank you for your purchase. I hope you enjoyed them. Remove screws from right handle for easiest assembly. Thank you from Tony. I got these from TP Grips. Reasonably priced. So, of course, I have a little bit of blue Loctite here. Remember, a little blue will do for me and you. Because the red, well, let's just say that you put on the red too much of it, you're never going to get these things off. Or at least you're going to be really, really fighting them. All right, so the right-hand side. Okay. I'm trying my best to make sure that these things don't fall out. Okay. There's that. Here. This is so exciting. I know, so very exciting. Whoa, well, there it goes. Little wind. 3, match it up to where it matches up. Seat that in there. Clamp that on. Now, a little dab. Let's see how much of a little dab this is. Well, you're asking, how can I get these things off afterwards? Well, some of the things that we have worked on in the past, I'm using the royal we, of course. Us, people like you and me, I own a soldering iron, and I will turn that sucker on. Remember, they did send this. This is a bit. There you go. That's what that looks like. It's very nice of them to send this bit. And here, I'm going to put it in my Leatherman's tool extender. Okay, I'm trying to do too much, so I'm just going to seat this here. Put that in there because it's going to fall out here in a second, I tell you what. I'm not the most graceful person in the world. Seat it in here. Yay. Okay, now I can put this down for a second. I'm going to put it in here. It'll work, promise. There you go. And then I'm going to go ahead and snug. I didn't need to use this one on the other side. It didn't spin on me. I'm very happy about that. Screwing it, screwing it well. That's what she said. And now for the last one. So those inserts, needless to say. See if I can tap this in. There we go. Thank you, table. You come in it. It's so handy. Nice and snug. There you go. Feel like saying happy little clouds. Go over here, put some happy little clouds on it. And there we go. I like this. This is beautiful colors. I like them. A little bit of my little greasy hands here. This fits the hand nicely. Okay. This is a thin profile, needless to say, a full tang, thin profile. Now I have seen people baton with this. There's some, I think they're Dutch. They do crazy things. They have a better wardrobe than I do. They did baton with this. So what I got out of it is that it maybe would give a little bit of hot spots, you know, being the thinness that this is. But this fills it out really nicely. Now you're wondering, what about the sheath? Will it work with the sheath? The good thing is this is elastic. And there you go. Ta-da! Thank you very much. I do my own stunts. And with that in mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm working my way up to 1,000 subscribers. It's fun. I enjoy sharing this with you. Keeps me busy. Keeps my hands from doing evil things. That's right. So, thank you so much for spending time with me today. And, as always, have a nice day.